Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to this channel. In this part, we are going to learn the basic syntax and the overall structure of C++ with the real code examples explained step by step. So, in this lesson, you will understand everything about C++. So, this lesson is designed for complete beginners. So, don't worry if C++ looks confusing at first. So, by the end of this part, you will understand how a C++ program is written and how it works. Okay, so C++ is a powerful programming language used to build things like games, operating systems, and high performance applications. It gives programmers more control over the computer, which makes it fast and efficient. Okay, so let's start by looking at a very simple C++ program and then explain every part of it. Okay, so inside the VS Code, which is my favorite code editor, I'm going to create inside this folder called C++. Okay, I'm going to create a file. Let me name it main.cpp, like that. Okay, or you can use main.c++, okay, like that, whatever you want, but I like to use main.cpp. Okay, cpp as the extension. Okay, so from there I'm going to close this window. So I'm going to write these lines of code. Okay, so don't worry if it looks intimidating to you. Okay, I'm going to explain everything. Okay, allow me to first write this code. Okay, so hashtag include io stream, then from there using namespace std. Okay, so from there I'm going to create our main function. Okay, so from there I'm going to output something in the console that hello world, like that, add a semicolon, and then I return success, which is 0. Okay, so don't worry if this looks confusing. Let's break it down. Okay, so this line, the first line, which is hashtag include iostream, this line includes a header file called the iostream. Header files give us access to features we want to use. So in this case, iostream allows us to display output and receive input. So the hash symbol means this line is handled before the program is compiled. Okay, I think you understand. Then let us take a look at this next line, which is using namespace std. Okay, so this line tells the program that we want to use names from the standard library without writing extra code, and it makes our code shorter and easier to read. Okay, so this one, let us take a look at the next line. Okay, so we have this int main parenthesis, then curly bracket. Every C++ program must have a main function, and this is where the program starts executing, and the word int means that this function will return an integer value. Okay, and we have these curly brackets. The pair of these curly brackets, we have the opening curly bracket and the closing curly bracket. Okay, so curly braces or brackets define a block of code, and everything inside these braces belongs to the main function. Okay, so let us now take a look at inside our curly brackets. Okay, so inside we have this line, which is cout or console out. Okay, console out, less than, then hello world in quotes, then we end with a semicolon. Okay, so this line prints text to the screen, and the cout is used for output. Okay, you can say console out. Okay, but let's use cout or console out. Okay, and the less than symbols, the double less than symbol operator sends data to the output. Okay, and the text inside the quotation marks, this text inside the quotation mark is what gets displayed. Okay, and you should notice the semicolon at the end. Every C++ statement must end with a semicolon. Okay, so let us take a look at the last line. Okay, this last line inside our brackets or braces, inside our curly braces. Okay, so this line ends the program and returns a value to the operating system, and returning 0 usually means the program runs successful. Okay, or ran successful. Okay, so in the next part we shall take a look at comments in C++, but let's handle them in this current video. Okay, in this current part. Okay, so let's talk about comments. Comments are used to explain code and are ignored by the compiler. Okay, so let us take a look at the first comment. So we can comment like this, so we can add this is a single line comment like that. Okay, and we can add another one, which is another one we use okay, like that, and we can say down here that this is a marked line comment, like that. So comments make your code easier to understand and are highly recommended. Okay, so these comments they are not, so this is a single line comment. Okay, and this one, they are not you should know that comments are not executed by the by our computer, or they are not compiled. Okay, like that. And this is a multi-line comment, so you can add you can try to describe what your code does. Okay, so let us take a look at another concept in C++. C++ is case sensitive, meaning uppercase and lowercase letters are different. And also forgetting semicolons is a common beginner mistake, so always double check them. Okay, so to recap, C++ programs start with header files. Okay, and execution begins in the main function, and statements end with semicolons. Okay, and also curly braces define blocks of code, and comments help explain our code, and these are the foundations of C++ programming. Okay, so in the next part we shall take a look at some other concepts in C++. Thank you.